Protests outside the Supreme Court following the decision to reverse Roe v. Wade.
As of today, abortions are illegal in our state, and they're only allowed to save the life of the mother.
Today we did certify the trigger law. It should go into effect July the 7th.
Begin to pray for favor upon their life.
Another state which immediately made abortion illegal through a so-called trigger law was Oklahoma.
This decision does not ban abortion in the United States,
where the Attorney General said he hopes the community will come together to help in the event of what he called a crisis pregnancy.
The answer to a crisis pregnancy is to care for the mother and to care for the baby in the womb. The womb is now, in Oklahoma, the safest place for a child to be.
But irrespective of the fact that abortion hasn't been banned in the United States, merely moved to the state level, a steady stream of Democratic members of Congress have been expressing their frustration.
This decision and this policy will kill people, and that's what the data shows, and that's what the statistics show.
It's a slap in the face to women.
Some in the progressive wing of the party are even, once again, pushing to pack the Supreme Court.
We need more justices on the United States Supreme Court.
They claim conservative justices should be removed because they referred to Roe as legal precedent during their confirmation hearings, then voted to overturn it.
They said that Roe was settled law, that it was long-standing precedent entitled to deference. They never said that they would only vote to preserve Roe.
Illegitimate!
Whatever one's position on the Supreme Court decision on abortion, which tends to fall on more personal than political lines, Democrats are now using the issue to divert attention away from inflation and the economy.
They've got probably the most horrible political environment for Democrats in a decade. And this issue has been, to some extent, a life raft for them.
Most rallies following the Supreme Court ruling have been peaceful, but there have been some unsettling incidents. Here, protesters surrounding the Arizona State Senate building. But in one of the worst incidents, the targeting of a pregnancy care center in Colorado, which was both set on fire and daubed with the words, "If abortions aren't safe, neither are you."
I think that just because they don't offer abortions doesn't mean that they're not helping women find the right choice for them.
Vermont State House was targeted too, with smashed windows and the same message graffitied on the steps outside. But it's not just politicians in the Democratic Party that are turning the Roe v. Wade decision into an election issue.
I promise to nominate judges and justices who would stand up for the original meaning of the Constitution and who would honestly and faithfully interpret the law as written.
There's nothing in the Constitution giving the federal government the right to regulate abortion. There's nothing in the Constitution that creates a right to abortion as a constitutional principle.
In the meantime, for those living in states where abortion is now illegal or about to be banned, several companies have already announced plans to cover travel expenses to other states, though Fox News points out that such policies would likely face legal challenges.
This fall, Roe is on the ballot.